all of you for coming out tonight. I have to say this, I say this at every single reading and every single class I give a beginning lecture, that Walt Whitman said in order to have great poetry, you have to have great audiences. And so that would be you. Okay? And that's no small thing. It's important to understand that literature is a vibrant enterprise. It's not static. It's electric and it's alive, and it only becomes important if we participate, okay, in it. So I thank you for that. I've not known Patrick for a long time, but our interaction has been immediate and intense, and we formed a very close friendship. And as he said, he was kind enough to come to my class at Paradise Valley Community College, and my students love him, and it was wonderful. I've read his work almost compulsively, his short story and his novella, and if you haven't read it, you have to read it, because it's really, really good. The highest compliment I can pay him is that I said I was reading it, and I forgot that I knew the person. Now, the thing you have to know about writers is that they have an interaction with each other on a personal level, but they meet each other on the page in their imagination. And while that association is similar to a personal, real-life one, it's very, very different. So that's a preface to the reason why I selected the poems I'm going to read tonight, because you all, and I'm very happy that you're here, very deeply grateful that you're here, but I'm reading these poems for Patrick. In his work, I met people that were very familiar to me, and I want him to meet my people. So I'm reading my family poems. So that's the reason. That's okay. So this is for you, Patrick. I am Italian-American, and my grandmother was an immigrant. And I always say that the people in my family talk so much that even when they're dead, they don't know it. They don't shut up. So I don't know if you have this experience, but I have these people who they're my dead relatives, okay, because I want Patrick to meet them. They like follow me around, you know, especially when I cook. I like to make a lot of ziti, and I cook for Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff. And one time, I swear to you, this is absolute truth. They talk in my head, you know. And I sat down in the living room and I said, "Would you just shut up? Go visit my daughter. She lives down here." So these are all my dead relatives who don't know that they're dead because they can't stop talking. It's called Too Many Ghosts. This is the best you can do, I say. You call this a haunting? I'm standing near the stove, stirring things up. They chatter away while I cook, make my head ache. These are only onions, for God's sakes, not layers of memory. Not even Uncle Link's hand on the knife, chopping sausage for the stuffing will make me stop turning from the still pictures that rise up from the bottom of my grandmother's pot. She is not happy. Again, I've forgotten to salt the water. And now, says Aunt May, the baked ziti will be floppy. My father frowns. His only daughter should know better. My cousin Freddie starts another story. Sometimes, in the steam of artichokes, I see a round dining room table with cane-back chairs, and these people are shouting, "We're not very dead." Uncle Ray, drinking his everlasting scotch, just laughs. Now this is really heaven.